But what actually is healing? How do you even do it? I've been on a healing journey ever since last year, and not knowingly, but I was just looking for ways to cope, to really understand what I need to do to heal from hurt, to heal from pain, grief, all of that. Loving yourself is also healing. Like, healing your inner child also is a form of healing. Everyone talks about healing like it's this calm thing, but no one talks about that there's going to be days that you feel good, and then there's going to be days that you don't feel good while you're on this healing journey. It's kind of like you've done all this work and then all of a sudden you're back at square one. And I would say the healing journey is really much like a roller coaster where it's like, woo, everywhere. There are some days where I'm like, yes, I am doing good, I am healed, I'm happy, I am not even thinking about all the negative things. I am just thriving today, happy, in my element, like in my higher self. And then all of a sudden, the next week, I just want to hide in my shell. I don't want to talk to anyone. I have no energy. Oh, it's also an emotional roller coaster where you get in your feelings and you lose your motivation and everything's just left in a funk. But I guess what I understand is healing is gonna be messy. Healing is gonna be confusing. Like, it really is confusing. Oh my gosh. I realized that healing isn't actually not feeling pain again. It's about knowing when to come back to yourself when it happens. Like, I guess when I was hurt, I was stuck in that moment for a long time. The first time I was stuck, and then I learned to heal myself, learned to grow through it and heal. And then I get into a funk again and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling this again. I thought I healed. I thought I passed this. But you know what happens is the second time around, you actually get over it a little faster. Like, let's say the first time, it took me 6 months to really heal, to really get over it. And then the second time around, when I got triggered again, it took me half the time. It took me 3 months. Still bad, but hey, it's progress. And then the third time around, it took me half the time again. Like, took me, let's say, a month. And then the next time around, took me 15 days. The next time around, it took me a day, you know? So each time, it's gonna be better. You're gonna grow through it. And the thing is, you have to realize, you have to be aware of what helped you get over it the first few times. So for me, getting active, taking care of myself, journaling, positive affirmations, even reviewing some of my old videos that I have posted on here about how to deal with things and how to overcome certain things. Like, sometimes you need to be reminded. And then meditations too, like all those things that helped you heal, keep doing them. Sometimes it is easy to forget because when you're in the thick of it, you don't want to do anything. You have no motivation. You don't want to do anything, right? But really just like snap out of it and then revert back to what helped you before. Or if that didn't help, try something new. Do something that you enjoy. Go have some dinner with some friends. Go take a pottery class. Go do something. Do something that just like gets your mind off of it. It's not that you're trying to numb it or get rid of it. You're healing healthily, right? I mean, a lot of people, they have their different ways of coping, but to do it in a healthy way is doing things you enjoy and love that are good for you. When you feel like you started back from square one, it's not because you're weak. Healing means like you're reminding yourself to who you're becoming, and sometimes we do need those reminders that you're on the right tracks. Healing is choosing yourself, choosing your happiness. Healing is not like falling back to those old patterns. Healing is saying no without having to explain yourself. And healing is like also staying present when your mind just want to escape. It's grieving the version of you who tolerated less just to be loved. Another form of like healing is just stop asking when will this end. Start asking like, what do I need to still learn from this? That's why I did a lot of shadow working, because it's like, okay, if I'm still being triggered by this, like I need to figure this out. It's kind of like solving a puzzle. You're solving why you're getting triggered by certain things and understanding it and taking control of it. Wow, yeah. I didn't know I had this in my brain. That mindset shift, it really does help and change things in a perspective where it's like your own perspective, but at the same time it's like your higher self, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I feel like the videos I'm making, like even right now, I'm like in my higher self, because I already know that probably in a week I'm gonna need this video. And so thank you for just pushing through and doing this. And I could have just been like, I don't feel like doing it. I could just watch my Netflix show. I could just procrastinate and not have to make this video. But you really have to push yourself to get going. You only have yourself to do that. Anyway, if you're watching this, just take a breath with me. Ask yourself, what emotions am I feeling? What emotion am I avoiding? What does healing look like for me? Not what we think it should look like. What does it exactly mean for me and do for me? Like I said, everyone's healing journey is very different. I heal through my videos here. Like I didn't know I need healing, but then I had dance. Maybe that's why I loved dance so much, because it helped me stop thinking about the things that I was worried about in a healthy way. Finding a hobby, something you enjoy doing, love doing. And spending time with positive-minded people, spending time with family, or if not family, friends, spend time with someone, Even me, like I love spending time with my husband, and he's like my best friend. And so you gotta have an outlet of some sort for you to maybe even vent it out. But yeah, you'll know you started healing when you stop trying to be like your old self and start embracing who you're becoming. It's okay if you didn't get what you want or didn't get the closure you needed. It's okay, because, okay, I don't want you guys to get confused like it's okay for that to happen. No, it's not okay for that to happen. But it's okay as in just let it go, let it be. Because the more you stress about it, the more it like infests your brain, and that's not healing, okay? Not healing right here. If no one told you this today, you're allowed to have good days and bad days. You're allowed to revisit old reminders to lift yourself back up. Like, don't try to be what other people are. Don't try to do what they're doing. Like, you have your own spice. You have your own beautiful light, okay? You're your own individual. Just be yourself. If you're not the type of person to be very emotional, don't try to be. Like, okay, this video is getting off topic. Oh my gosh, I'm always off topic. But yeah, if you know me by now, I just ramble on and on. Like one thing leads to the next. Okay, what has helped me heal for my personal healing journey is shadow work. If you guys don't know any of these, you guys can take a look at my videos. In my YouTube channel, I have a video about shadow work 101 and inner child connection. Oh my gosh. Inner child healing. You do not know how powerful that is, but I believe we're all just children in adult bodies, even though we are wiser, smarter, but then we still have this tendency, like how we deal with problems when we were younger. Like when I was younger, when I have a problem, I'll just kind of shut it down. And then as I'm older now, you know, when I have a problem, I just shut down because I kind of just deal with it on my own, and I don't know how to go to others for it because I am just comfortable with just dealing with it on my own because I've just done that for so long, right? But no, you're supposed to talk it out. You're supposed to express it in a healthy way. And so, yeah, inner child connection, setting boundaries and saying no. Yeah, when I'm tired, I don't push it. Like, I used to be like, you know what? Like, I don't want them to feel left out. I want other people to feel happy, so I do things for them. Um, like, let's say if one of my friends, she really wanted to go out, and I was like, should I just push it? Usually my old self would be like, you know what? I'm so tired, but let's just go. Like, I'm just gonna push myself to go, knowing that I'm so tired and I have a really early morning the next day and I'll just deal with it. But because I'm a very YOLO person, I'm like, you only live once, let's just do it. But with that, I have to really tune in with myself too and understand that, hey, I'm just I have to take care of myself also. Like, if I had the energy, heck yes, I would go. No questions asked. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, spiritual practices. I 100% believe that everyone should be in tune with, like, every connection, right? Physical, mental, spiritual. Everyone should have that connection. It's kind of like the four elements, right? We need fire, we need air, we need water, we need earth. We need all of that for the world to even work. Same thing with humans. We need those factors in order for us to be really grounded and very like stable. When we don't have those, then we're not going to feel stable. That is my take on healing, and this journey, again, it really isn't easy, okay? Just know you're not alone. We're all just learning and growing. We're living this life for the first time. Remember that. And we're going to get through this. It will become easier because we are all becoming wiser. And yeah. Anyway, if you watched this far, thank you all so much. I love you guys. Please comment down below a white heart emoji. Sorry, I can't make a heart right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.